The grand hall of the Cyrelian Empire fell into stunned silence. Thousands of nobles, millions watching, and one sentence that shook the foundations of a 1,000-year dynasty. Yes, mother. I need a human. As my mate. The Empress's eyes narrowed. The court gasped. And far across the stars, a young Terran engineer unknowingly became the most wanted and desired being in the galaxy. Cyrelian Empire, Imperial Palace, Throne World Azgareth. The ceiling glowed with simulated constellations. Beneath it, Empress Varel the Infinite sat on her crystal throne, radiating cold power. Before her knelt her daughter, Princess Kaylani, heir to the throne, warrior-bred, politically groomed, and considered untouchable. Until now. You what? The Empress hissed, voice echoing through the marble. Kaylani didn't flinch. I need a human, mother. Not a suitor. A mate. His name is Elias Kane. He's from Earth. The hall buzzed like a shaken hive. Noble houses whispered. Generals stiffened. Advisors blinked in disbelief. No Cyrelian royal has ever bonded with an outsider. The Empress snapped. Kaylani met her gaze. Then let me be the first. 4 months earlier, Research Station Ares Theta, neutral orbit. Elias Kane hadn't planned on saving an alien princess. He was just a systems engineer with a knack for solving impossible problems, like stabilizing a Cyrelian warp core about to explode. He hadn't known she was royalty. He just saw a life in danger. So he ran into the reactor chamber, shut down the imploding core by hand, and dragged her to safety as alarms screamed. When Kaylani opened her eyes in the med bay and saw him covered in plasma burns, grinning like an idiot, something ancient stirred in her chest. A connection. Unmistakable. She didn't believe in soul bond myths. Until then. Over the following weeks, Kaylani extended her stay. Officially, for recovery. Unofficially, for him. They talked. Laughed. Argued. He challenged her. She tested him. He wasn't intimidated by her status or species. He treated her like a person, not a political asset. And Kaylani, battle-hardened and born into power, felt something rare. Peace. But the moment she confessed her feelings to her mother, peace turned to war. Now, back in the Grand Hall. You threaten the throne with this foolishness, the Empress warned. I strengthen it, Kaylani said. Humans are adaptable, brilliant, stubborn. He saved me when Cyrelian guards froze. He's no fool. He's already braver than half this court. Even if I allowed it, the people would never accept a human consort. Kaylani stepped closer. Then let them try to stop me. Meanwhile, Earth, United Terran Republic. Elias was fixing a coolant leak when a Cyrelian gunship appeared outside his apartment. An envoy stepped out. You are summoned to Azgareth. Immediately, Elias blinked. Is this about Kaylani? The envoy looked awkward. You are to be evaluated. Evaluated for what? The envoy hesitated. To determine if you're worthy of mating with the princess. Elias dropped his wrench. I'm sorry, what? 2 days later, Imperial trials. He stood in armor that didn't fit, surrounded by aliens with glowing swords and hive armor, staring at a death arena the size of a city. Kaylani stood in the royal box, proud and worried. To prove himself, Elias had to survive 3 trials. 1. The Labyrinth of Judgment. 2. The Duel of Will. 3. The Trial of Memory. No human had ever attempted them. No one expected him to succeed. He did more than succeed. In the labyrinth, he outsmarted every trap, rerouted power through collapsed corridors, and rescued a rival who tried to sabotage him. In the Duel of Will, he faced down a war beast 10 times his size, and tamed it with nothing but calm eyes and knowledge of pressure points. In the Trial of Memory, he was shown his worst day, watching his brother die during Earth's border wars. And he didn't flinch. He spoke to his memory, thanked it, and promised to live better. Even the Empress stood when he exited the final chamber. The High Priest declared, by trial and flame, the human is found worthy. The crowd erupted, half in outrage, half in awe. Kaylani walked straight to him, grabbed his face, and kissed him right in front of the entire empire. He kissed her back, and from the royal balcony, the Empress said one word. Approved. Later that night, Elias stood with Kaylani beneath a Cyrelian moon. He still couldn't believe it. You fought for me, she whispered. He shook his head. No, I fought for us. For whatever this is. You realize what comes next? He nodded. Marriage. Alien politics. Assassins. Weird food. She laughed. You still want in? He looked into her glowing eyes and smiled. I never wanted out. Final broadcast, weeks later. Galactic Newsnet covered it live. The headlines ran across every system. Cyrellian heir takes human mate. Empire divided, but hope rises. And beneath it, a quote from Kaylani. Our worlds have fought too long to remain separate. Let love be the first alliance.